Hello friends, my name is Gaurav and I am from Jammu.
Hello friends, I am Akash Thakur from Jammu.
Today we are here to discuss about the SSB experience that we had. So friends, I am Gaurav and I have been recommended from one AFSB Dehradun in September 2020 for FCAT.
And I got recommended for TS entry from Kapurthala. And now we will discuss about our SSB experience. And first of all, we will discuss how we met and where we met. So it was the experience we were attending pre-RDC camp in Nagrota in Jammu.
Yes. So there I still remember the first time that we met is on the firing range where we are having our BCYP competitions going around in the Nagrota, and I met him for the very first time there, and I was very happy to know that he was from school and he was competing for the YP competition, as most of us were from college. So meeting him was like a blessing to me, because thereafter we had a very great journey that still we are enjoying. So basically I have done my schooling from Army Public School Miran Sahib, and he has done his schooling from Sainik School Nagrota.
Yeah, and I would say that it is somewhat, when your ideologies match and when that frequency matches, automatically you become very good friends. And we both had same passion to join forces, and thereafter the same dreams like YP, RDC, everything that we had been doing and we were going to do in future. Everything was same. So we became very good friends and we shared same interests. That's why we carried on further. We got selected for the Republic Day camp, and I was from Sainik School Nagrota. I studied in Sainik School Nagrota for 7 years, and I was in 11th class. Actually, it is only Sainik School guys who can go for youth exchange program in class 11th. It is a special privilege. So I made use of that, and we both went to youth exchange program later on. So I will just add on a little that how we prepared a little for together. We prepared together for the YP also and for the SSB also. So he'll tell you how we prepared for YP together.
Yes, it was the time of December. I remember it was very chilling here in Jammu. So we both we were in the same events basically. We were the part of drill competition, and I was a part of culturals also, but he was into other things. So what we do is we try to take some time. We spend time together to prepare for YP. He always used to teach me subjective, and I always used to teach him some general knowledge part, and we both were having good time there, and I am very happy that we made it to YP, and then we made it to SSB also.
Yeah, another thing is that you see, sometimes in the SSB or somewhere else, a civilian misses the environment and the things which are learnt in Sainik school, and a guy in Sainik school misses the things learnt by the civilian. So that was also a bigger advantage. He taught me the things of the outside, and I taught him the things of inside the military environment and other things. So this way we prepared for YP together. We also have a photograph together studying in the in the midnight at 1 p.m. or somewhere. So we studied, and it was mainly because we studied together and prepared together. That's why we got selected. And I'm very sure if we had not prepared together, if it was not the teamwork, I don't think we would have made for the YP.
Yes, I do agree, but the things went hand in hand. I will say this. He used to teach me a lot of things. Learning from your junior is a blessing for me, and he came as a very good thing in my life, and I still remember he used to tell me about many things which I was not aware of at that time. So learning from him and then using it into the SSB or in my social life was very good for me also. So what he one day I remember he was into his SSB. He went for NDA.
NDA SSB at Bhopal.
Elaborate? Yeah, please.
I got conference out in my first attempt in Bhopal in January this year. So during that time I used to take his help, because he had been to SSB already. So we used to talk on call for hours discussing about different things.
And after getting conference out, he came to me, and I was there. Like I said, this is your first attempt. It's nothing to be worried about. And he told me about one person who changed our life literally. And his name is Ankit Pal Singh, and he was from Indore. So Akash came to me, he said sir, Gaurav, bhaiya, I met a person. His name is Ankit Pal Singh. He's a trainer, and he used to give training on SSB stuff. So I was very keen to know about him, and I googled his name, and I got the information about Ankit Pal Singh, and I was very keen to join his courses. So what happened at the time when when I cleared my FCAT written, so I went to Akash and I asked him to give me the contact number of sir, and I spoke to sir, and we had our online session for SSB.
Yeah.
So the course, like, it boosted me, like it gave me a lot of information about SSB. Like we had a very good fun, and it was a very like it was like an ocean, like a knowledge of ocean type thing, na. So I went for that course, and it was a very fruitful thing for me at that time.
Yeah, actually, I had got to know it from another friend from Sainik School, Chittorgarh. So I came to know him, and I also told my friends. They also got recommended. He also got recommended, and I also myself attended the online workshop due to lockdown, and thereafter I also attended the offline workshop. And workshop was very helpful because mainly it promoted, and sir told us about the things we need to improve in our daily life so that we can improve on these things.
Yeah.
And also preparing for life, and when we do things actually on our daily routine, we are able to bring those qualities in us and actually project them better.
I still remember one thing that sir used to told us, like never prepare for SSB. You always prepare for life, because that thing will happen ultimately, that will help in your SSB. So that thing always strikes into my mind, like if I am preparing for the whole life, that will ultimately help me in preparing for SSB. So the thing that sir told us, like it was like very very good for me, and I like always be very praiseful to sir also.
Yeah, that's a very good thing, and it was sir's guidance which actually helped us project ourselves better in the SSB. We'll talk a little about our YP experience,
Yes.
and then we'll talk about our SSB experience and what happened during our SSB. So I went to Kazakhstan for 12 days along with 12 other cadets from all over India. It was the first delegation, and we had 2 officers, and it was a very good experience. Going to youth exchange program, you are actually representing India, and people there welcome you. We were in a college, and the whole school, in fact the principal was standing to welcome us. They welcomed us in our traditional dress. Actually they had prepared all their military equipments just to show to us. We also used their tanks and other things. So they actually treat us like guests, and it's a very good opportunity to interact with them, and it helps us develop our personality a lot, because we interact with not many people. We learn about their culture, different things, and socializing, in fact in our daily life also, it helps a lot in SSB. We get many more and more perspectives, and these things ultimately build your qualities, which will further help you in SSB.
So I went for a youth exchange program to Singapore. So like I was very active in NCC during my NCC. I went for TSC, I went for IMET, HMET, I went for RDC, and then for YP. But the experience that I had in Singapore was like truly amazing. I will say, like I used to I was the part of that delegation with 19 other cadets from different states, and we were escorted by the 3 officers. So the thing that I learned there was like, it was like a memorable thing for me. So being in the delegation, like you are being like you are the face of your country, and you are like telling everybody about how you got into the YP and all, and getting those experience was like a lifetime achievement for me. So yes, ultimately YP also gives you the boost that you can show your confidence in the SSB also. So being the part of that delegation was like a dream for me, and it was a very good experience for me also.
Yeah, I'll sum it up in in short, that being part of extracurricular activities, and especially NCC, it
Yes.
helps build a lot of qualities, because you are doing a lot many things. And you will personally, if you attend more qualities, if you talk with more people, attend more camps, more activities, you will have those qualities get built in you. So I would just suggest to everyone who is listening that please do as much as things you can do, be it adventure, be it sports, be it extracurricular activities, debates, declamations, camps, NCC, and in particular NCC things, because they are more inclined toward military things. So when you do them, you are ultimately those things come up in you. Especially in Sainik School also I learned those things. So doing more and more things, whatever you get the chance, please do that. They will help you. So now I think we can. If you
moving
want
on
to
to
say a little bit about NCC and other things.
Yes, exactly. NCC is a platform that will shape you in a in a very good manner, I will say. Like it will give you the opportunity that you will never get into the civil environment, I'll say. So that will shape you in a better and a motivated person, and NCC is like a life-changing thing in your life. So I would always suggest those who are listening that you should be the part of this prestigious organization that will always boost you and will give you the factor of leadership in you.
And just in case it is not possible or you have not been able to do it, no problem. There are so many things that are the other things that you can do. Only thing that matters is just keep participating in everything that you get the chance. Never miss any opportunity, no matter how small it is.
Exactly.
So I think we can now start about our SSB experience. And I think we can start about the way SSB procedure is. Yeah, I went to Kapurthala, and on the very first day, there were so many people, and I could not see the end of the line when people were reporting for the SSB on the first day at 6 o'clock in the morning. So we reported, there were 155 cadets reporting. Sorry, students, I have a habit of using cadets being in Sainik school. So 155 were reporting. I went confidently. We had our OIR test. I had practiced good, so I could perform good in my OIR test. Thereafter, we had our PPTT discussion, and the picture which was shown to us the moment our the written part went over in PPTT. I came outside and started narrating my story. Means I started saying it loud to myself, and it didn't matter who was standing next to me. Only thing that mattered was me, that I had to use the time that was available there, so that I could practice my narration part and I could perform it, deliver it better due to the assessors. So I practiced it almost 4 or 5 times, and thereafter I delivered it confidently to the assessors and participated. Took the group towards the conclusion and also explained my points with logic, because giving reason and the logic behind your point is very important. And I participated and gave my points, and I drew the group towards the conclusion.
Yeah, at my time, like it was a reporting of 187, and being like one in the 187 was like it was a huge reporting, and the screening went smoothly. So I just made myself clear that what I have been taught or what I have been done in my online workshop, I have to deliver that thing. So everything was like smooth for me. So PPTT was like pretty good. We went on our conclusion in a very good manner. So screening part was like a bit easier for me at that moment of time.
Yeah, and in my case, out of 155, 27 got screened in.
And in my time, out of 187, 56 were screened in.
Yeah. So we'll talk a little bit about psychological process. Psychology, I feel that, as the sir has also keep telling, we need to practice a bit, so that we are able to project ourselves better, come up with our actual caliber. Projection requires practice. So when we do the practice, ultimately our own qualities, and they will get projected in all the psychology tests. So practice good, and it will naturally come up.
Exactly, the practice that we had during our sessions, like it proves to be very fruitful, and the result was right there in front of you guys. So practice is the main key to succeed in psychology, I would say.
Yeah. So in interview, I will say that knowing yourself as much as possible is very important. Seeing the PIQ and keep making questions about anything that can come from that area. Every day look at the PIQ and make PIQ 4 or 5 times. And making ourselves more and more self-aware is the key for the interview, I feel.
Yeah, learning about the general knowledge part and knowing about yourself is the key to get succeed in the interview. If you know yourself and you can project yourself in front of the interviewing officer, I think that it is the main thing that he wants to see. Like if we know ourselves, if we know what the PIQ actually stands for, if we'll practice PIQ 4 to 5 times, or we know what we have written in the PIQ and how to approach to the questions. So that is the key that can help you succeed in interview also.
Talking about the GTO processes, I'll say that there is one thought that I remember. See, the thought is that there is no limit to what can be achieved if it didn't matter who gets the credit. So that shows that if there is so much teamwork, naturally if you are a team player, if you have good qualities, if you can, and especially if you socialize more, if you talk with more and more people, have friends, attended camps wherein you have stayed together, and naturally these qualities will come up in you. So practicing for GD and having good general knowledge and other things helps you in lecturate, and these things, rest, little bit of practice also helps. And rest is you socialize more, talk with more people, attend camps, and these things will help you to build more team qualities. So naturally these things help in the GTO.
Yes, since GTO stands for group, so what I think is teamwork is the only thing that can help you succeed in the GTO task. So being in a team, being giving your best into the team, and then succeeding is the thing that I think that GTO can help you. So GTO, like in group discussion, as Akash has told you, like group discussion, you have to be aware of the current topics about the general part, and that will ultimately help you with the good points to get succeed in the GD. So group testing tasks were like, it was like those were the individual obstacles were kind of a difficult thing and AFSB, but
Yeah,
still,
especially in Air Force.
yeah, in Air Force it is a kind of like the difficulty level is quite high, but still we managed to do the group like individual obstacles, and ultimately it turns out to be very good experience.
Yeah. And as sir keeps saying that, in SSB, it is the cumulative performance. So even if I was not able to perform in one of the tasks, it doesn't matter, just keep performing
Yes.
in the next opportunity. And when we
Right.
perform good in other tasks, naturally the overall performance is good. So we'll sum it up a little. My conference went for about 20 to 25 minutes. I was asked questions about all the different aspects. So we'll say that, make friends in SSB, talk with everybody, and be natural. Keep doing things that are actually required in the armed forces. Naturally, SSB will go good. So my conference went on for 20 to 25 minutes, and I was asked different questions regarding all the things, regarding my YP experience, regarding being an adjutant in Sainik School Anglota, and other things. So it was very good, and I summed it. I gave very logical answers, and it gave me the confidence for the result. And I was quite about 90% sure that I would make it, though I was not 100% sure.
So I also had a same kind of conference. It went for 15 minutes, I'll say. But the conference was little different at that time, because the questioning that they were asking was like same as of the interview. So they were asking me about my personal questions mostly. They were asking about how I able to manage my college days, how I, being a senior under officer of my college, how I managed to distribute the camps and all, and about my appointments and all. So the conference, it went well. It was quite like more than expected. Like conference usually is of 2 or 3 minutes, I will say, but still I was quite confident about my conference. After the conference, I was quite confident I would be able to make it. So when the result came, they announced my chest number, and I was quite happy, and I was very thankful to sir also, who helped me achieve this great feat.
How many got recommended in your case?
In my case, 3 were recommended. Yeah.
Oh, and in my case also similarly 2 got recommended. So they just announced 2 will get recommended, and my chest number was 19. So it's a very, you are able to note every fraction of that second. The moment GTO is open, about to announce, or is able to open his mouth, you will have every fraction of second in your memory for the lifetime. So that's a very good opportunity, but that will happen only when you prepare well, you do good in your personal life also, and actually be a good human being, and try to do all the things that are required in the armed forces in actual life. So
Yes.
in SSB, naturally things will come up.
Yes, as Akash has told you, like we should try to do things that will ultimately help us to get into the armed forces. So as we have told you, like we met during our RDC camp, we were together there. We went for YP, we prepared together for SSB, and we both got cleared SSB also. So what I think is the common thing between us is Ankit Pal sir, who has given us the motivation and also told us about every aspects of SSB, and that
mentor is always required.
Exactly.
And I will just add that, just devote every second that you live towards it. Keep doing things every day. You will get little or the other thing in which you can motivate and, prepare yourself towards the SSB, or towards, making of an officer. You try to inculcate those qualities. Something or the other thing will come up every day. You won't trust me, but even, you go to some mall or somewhere else also. If you try to, talk with people, do things like that, which are actually required in forces, every day you will get molded, your personality will get molded, and ultimately guidance from sir helps a lot, and a mentor is always required, so these things will help. Keep motivating yourselves. Very good luck to everyone.
Yes, and all the best for the future endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you.